You know, it's always a lot of fun when our next guest joins us in the kitchen to whip up a favorite dish. The sensational singing chef, Neil Fuentes, is here with not only a great recipe, but the results of an experiment.
Absolutely.
Late at night, he was sitting around in his experimental kitchen, developing a special concoction to lose weight. You yourself had a mission to lose weight, right?
Well, that was after I saw myself in the mirror.
Oh, you looked in the mirror. That was very off.
That's where everything started. I looked myself in the mirror and say, it's going there, it's going there, it's going there. It needs to go away.
Good eating, huh?
Yeah, so 4 weeks I did it, 20 pounds, 4 weeks.
20 pounds in 4 weeks to
Yes,
get like
sir.
this? All right, so is it just diet, or are you also working out, or what?
Doing two things, eating the right way and running.
Eating and running.
That's it.
Just eating and running. That's your
Eating
secret.
and running.
How far do you run?
I run about 3 to 4 miles a day.
Just once a day?
Once a day.
In the morning?
In the morning.
First thing.
Nothing in my stomach, just go running.
And then you say that you have to make sure that you're maintaining and eating consistently throughout the whole day.
Right, and the most important thing, instead of eating these 3 big meals, just eat very small meals 6, 7 times.
All right. Well, when I first looked at the setup you had here, I said, okay, this looks like something that I can definitely get involved in, as long as I don't go near anything too sharp.
Right.
So what are you going to be whipping up for us today here in the kitchen?
Well, basically, this is a recipe that you can make several variations of it. You can use chicken, you can use pork, you can use shrimp, you can use beef, you can use anything you want, as long as you keep it healthy. Not much butter, not much oil, just a little bit, and you will cook everything. And it's going to be amazing.
And it's worked for you because you've lost just 20 pounds in over 4. How many more pounds are you looking to go?
I want to do 10 more.
10 more pounds.
10 more pounds, and I'll be ready to go.
All right, well, give us the secret to this
Very
roasted
simple.
chicken you're preparing.
So basically what we're doing here is we have a chicken breast. Obviously, you can use any part of the chicken that you want to, okay? And the first thing I do is I make a little marinade. By doing the little marinade, we have a little tablespoon of raw garlic right in there. This is adobo. Adobo is a seasoning from Latin America that has basically pretty much in it pepper, salt, garlic, etc., etc. So I like to put a little bit of that in there.
How do you know what little bit is right?
I always put about a tablespoon of it if it's just for me. A tablespoon per person, I would say. Mustard, you can use any kind of mustard, not necessarily anything specific. You can use hot mustard, whatever. Honey.
Yes, dear.
Is gonna get right in there. Don't quarrel. Okay. That's it. And then to that we're gonna add a little salt. Right. And orange zest.
What? Oh, really?
Yeah, that's going to give it a magnificent flavor. So we just grab a little orange zest and put it right in there in the mix, right?
Okay.
And then we're going to mix it all really quick.
Now, how did you come up with this concoction, Neil? Were you just, you know...
I'm a crazy person.
Okay, well...
I'm a crazy person.
Crazy person in the kitchen with knives.
Yeah, I am a person who likes to grab whatever I have in the kitchen, look at it, taste every ingredient, and then figure out what can I make with this.
Okay.
So what I have here is a hot pan. I'm going to add a little oil, right?
That's a little oil.
A little bit, just a little bit. And we're going to grab our chicken, and we're going to sear it right there real quick. Now, what that is searing, right? I did a couple of things before I make this recipe. I grab a little shallots, and I cut them really quick.
Okay.
And I put basically a half teaspoon of butter in a pan. And I
just a half?
Just a half teaspoon of butter, and I cook the shallots with that.
Okay.
The same thing with the mushrooms.
So you kind of pre-cook them in that?
Right. Why? Because I don't want to put them raw in here, only because this is layers of flavor. What happens is when you cook them by themselves, they develop their flavor, and then you're going to add all those layers in here. Now,
so it's all about layering and getting more flavor by layering.
Exactly. Okay, that's pretty much what it is. Now, you see our chicken is cooking already. You see, this is what we're looking for. This little brown and these little things right here.
Gotcha.
Now, once this chicken is going, right?
Yep.
Then you're going to take it out of here, and you're going to put it in another pan.
Okay, so about how long in here before you put it in another pan?
You do it for about a couple of minutes on each side, all right? And then you put it in the oven. Let that work. Now, this is the important thing. You see all this right here? That is flavor. That is when we're going to cook our vegetables. So we grab...
Can I ask one quick question?
Yeah, go ahead.
You put it in the oven. How long does it have to stay in the
20
oven?
minutes.
20 minutes in the oven after you've done this. Okay,
yes.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. So you put your onions in there.
Gotcha.
Right? And I put my mushrooms in there too. Onions and mushrooms.
Okay.
To that, I grab a half of a sweet potato and I cut it really small.
Now,
look at
I mean, they look like little croutons.
Right.
Plus the fact that they're sweet potato versus the white potato, much healthier for you.
Absolutely, much better.
Watch out for the white potato.
Right. Put it in the oven for about 5 minutes. They're going to brown like that.
Okay.
Put it right in there too.
Nice.
Okay. And then this is a half of a bag, a $1.78 bag of frozen vegetables.
Love a bargain.
Put it in there.
Right in there.
And then we're going to mix all this together.
Oh, so that's just mixing all those different flavors and layers of flavors together.
All these flavors together, right? Ooh, a carrot just escaped like that. It's okay. It's okay. We eat it like that. So now that we have it right there,
gotcha.
all the flavors are working.
Okay.
We're gonna finish the dish by adding white wine.
Nice. Okay.
Right in there, and a little bit, just a little bit of butter. Just this much.
Just a little tiny.
Because what is going to happen, the butter is going to bring all the flavors together.
Oh, more layers of flavors. Layers of flavors with Neil Fuentes. I like that.
Let that cook.
Okay.
Let's take the chicken out.
Look how fast it was done like that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So we have this chicken right here.
Oh, it's hot. Whoa, 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 whoa.
So let's grab the breast, okay? Right here, which is beautiful. And we're going to cut it. Slice it beautifully like this.
Nice.
Remember, when you are cooking and when you're cooking at home, make sure that your food looks pretty.
Yeah.
Only because this is gonna really make you enjoy the food a little more than just. No, don't do like me that I normally would eat like out of the pan.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. Now we grab our plate.
Okay.
Let's put it right in here.
Okay. There you go.
And look at this. This is beautiful. See that?
Oh, nice.
So we have our vegetables already working.
Nice.
And we're gonna put this as a bed.
Okay, go ahead.
On top of the plate.
Okay, go ahead.
So let me put it right there.
Nice bed on top of the plate.
Right there.
Oh, that smells fantastic.
Smells good, right?
Neil, you're magical.
Right? And then we're going to grab our chicken. And we're going to put it like that.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
And that will be my lunch, which is pretty large. We were talking about doing small portions. Look at that.
Oh,
and it's just basically vegetables. It's just basically a little white wine. It's just sweet potatoes and a nice lean chicken breast. You're not going to go wrong with that.
Yeah, but what I like though, you're using frozen vegetables in there, right?
Right.
You just take them right out of the frozen bag and pop them right in there.
Right in there.
Oh, that's fantastic.
How easy is that? And very inexpensive to make.
And you know, if you're looking for, if you'd like this recipe, you just go to our website, WTNH.com, click on Connecticut Style, and you find all kinds of neat things there about Neil and great recipes. All right, now
you got to try this.
I got to try this thing here.
Yeah, here. I have a fork and knife for you right there.
All right.
Let's try that.
Terrific. Let me just give it
Let's try a little piece of chicken, yeah, with a little. Yeah, there you
go. A little bit of that. TV bites.
Yeah. Good, right?
Oh, fantastic. Neil, thank you so much.
My
That
pleasure.
was absolutely spectacular.
My pleasure.
All right, just go to our website, check it out, and eat healthy. I mean, that's what it's about. This guy lost 20 pounds in just 4 weeks. Coming up next, oh man, it's a Dance Party Friday. We'll introduce you to the Mystic Garland dancers, and they'll do a traditional folk dance for us. You're going to love it as style continues.